of those things. Well, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Yesterday I put up that I'm doing a deal on readings for 3333, and on some of my platforms, boom, the religious go insanity and lose their minds and let me know that I'm going to go to hell and all these crazy things. So I wanted to come and talk a little bit about that on my platforms because I want us to wake up, to really wake up. Because I'm going to tell you, I mean, how did someone like me go from being on this stage preaching to thousands of people all over the place and, writing tons of worship musics and everything like that, to then waking up and telling people that, hey, you are the I am. We are the I am. And all of these different things. And good morning. Good to see you in Famous. We are finally get to catch you live, man. Thank you for being here. And please, if you can, you're the moderator. So I'm going to trust you with that and leave you with that because sometimes you know how it is, what people try to do on here. We're not going to allow any of that. So let's get into this message today. And I want to share some things because I came from the world of Christianity and religious. And then I went through this intensity and I come face to face with God. And it's just like shook me alive and changed my life forever. And I chose to return to a place that I know as the fallen mindset or hell, to be light, to shine, to share, to say, hey, guess what? I'm trying to say something. And the crazy thing is, the ones that idolize a religious character, Yahshua, did the same thing. Came to wake up humanity, let them know that they were in corruption, let them know what the government system was doing to them, and yada, yada, yada. And the system murdered the dude. And then that religious system created, the one who murdered the dude is the one who created these religions and these rules and these ideas and taught all this crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. And first of all, nothing was never meant to be read literal. It was allegorical on top of it. And to me, it's an unfortunate thing that Christians tend to judge others and tell them that they are going to hell. And such an actions are not even in line with what their teachings or even the teachings of Christianity. It actually emphasizes in those teachings the love and compassion for all, not just the people that said your idea of what a prayer saves them. A prayer is not going to save you. No matter what, at the end of the day, each and every one of us will face our shadows here or there or wherever you are. You can't run away from you. You can't put them in a closet and pretend that you're this perfect person. We all got to go through it. See, the truth is we are all in hell, actually. We're in a shadow matrix. That means a system that is misguided and not even following the right path. And we are all living in a state of separation. When God's heart is continuously says that we are the divine spark, we are the unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos, so we have to come together to complete that picture. And so it's important for us to pay attention. So if you're in darkness, and we're all living in this state of separation from the divine, and love and light is what God's truly about, the Christian message is not one of fear or judgment, but of love and redemption. It's a message of hope, not fear and condemnation. So then that must tell you that man twisted it, right? It's possible that things that you even read in North American book today is not even the original text itself. You see, the true Christian message, the one that Yahshua really actually came to give, was one of love and forgiveness, one of redemption, one of completeness, one of wholeness, one of coming together. It's a message of hope and of grace and not judgment and not condemnation. It's a message that was meant to heal, to bring people together, not to push them away and not to make up some prayer for you to be accepted. You were already accepted. It even said in John 10:34 that it's not written in your law, but you're all God's. It was a message meant to bring people closer. So if you pay attention to this world, yet this message didn't bring people closer. It caused people to go kill people. It caused people to go and create divide and yada, yada, yada. So then that must say then something got skewed along the way, right? So, what do you think the reality was meant to be? And I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if I was wanting to deceive people, that would be the greatest way, wouldn't it be? To create a system that does such divide and yet at the same time tell the world that it's actually love, but yet leave those that are running in it have actual no concept of what love is. See, love cannot have hate, and love does not create divide. Love is about union, oneness. And so instead of us passing judgment on others and telling them that they are going to hell, why don't we focus on light and love and compassion? In a world that often seems to be full of darkness and fear, why don't we strive to be a source of healing, not harm? Why don't we be a force of goodness and unity, not division? Why don't we remember that we are all in this together and that we are all on a journey of self-discovery towards a greater awakening, towards a greater growth, towards a greater shift? I mean, what if the things that you're waiting for in a religious system is already right here? You see, the thing is this: original design can never be taken away. An original program can never be taken away. So if this is a shadow matrix, then the real matrix is paradise, right? So think about these things. And by the way, I will come on and read all this stuff after I'm done with this. I don't want to lose the flow of this. So it's important for us to realize the truth that everyone on the face of this galaxy is a divine spark of Yahweh, the breath of all life. And we are in a shadow matrix. And that divine spark is shouting as light into the darkness. Otherwise, if we recognize this, if we recognize that we're in a shadow matrix, otherwise known as a religious place called hell, which means the fallen mindset, which means missing the boat, which means we're blinded by man's creation and the idea of what God is and what God is not. See, God is not even he. God is he, she. Whoa, what? Yeah. God is he, she. And pure love. Not an inch of hate exists. This hate was created by fear and judgment, the fallen mindset, which is law, man's law, not God's law. Creation's law is love, has no room for hate. Love is infinite. So let's live our lives in love and mercy, and not hatred, and not condemnation. And why don't we show the truth of our original designs and be compassionate and learn that we get to shift this world by those reactions. All right, now let's look at what you guys all got to say. All right, in a few, so drop in to see you before takeoff. Thanks, man. Yeah. All right. And Famous says, I think I'm more spiritual, but do take different religions. There you go, man. Isn't the devil a he, she too? Yeah, truth. And we are a piece of that. It's like the yin and the yang. We get to make choices, right? Yep, that's a good point, you know. We should always put that in. I mean, our original design is pure love, but yes, unfortunately, we have all these other things that we allowed to come into our place in our world. And, you know, we got to wake up from that. We really got to shift these things that we've allowed ourselves to do and become. Because the truth is, they're more in the collective. I mean, when the union comes together, it makes a complete puzzle piece, the cosmos. I mean, boom. The shadow matrix has no choice, can't exist anymore. All right, you guys, make sure you do one thing towards your dreams every single day. It brings you one step closer. Make sure you recognize you're valuable and you matter. And you are all unique puzzle pieces, a part of the ultimate puzzle of the cosmos. Much love to you all, and appreciate all of you. And We have been told so many times, but unfortunately, we have to find our own truth. That's so true and famous. Crystal, I seen the devil as, sorry, that phone and had poops and. All right. Well, I mean, there you go. We can all have our own image, I guess. All right, you guys. Peace out. Much love.